A girl at the mirror. Lena had always been drawn to the old mirror in the attic. It had been there when her family moved into the creaky old house years ago. It was an antique, framed in dark wood, with intricate carvings of flowers and vines. No one knew where it came from or why it was left behind, but Lena never paid much attention to it until one rainy afternoon. She was 16, home alone, and feeling adventurous. On a whim, she decided to go up into the attic and inspect the mirror more closely. The air was thick with dust, and the floor creaked beneath her as she approached it. The glass was clouded, and the reflection it cast was faint, almost as if something was obscuring it. As she wiped away the grime, her reflection grew clearer. Yet something was off. Her face looked different, slightly pale, as if she hadn't slept in days. The more she stared, the more it felt like the girl in the mirror wasn't her at all. Her reflection smirked, its eyes glimmering with a strange, knowing light. Lena stepped back, uneasy. She told herself it was nothing but a trick of the light, but her curiosity kept pulling her closer. She reached out to touch the glass, and as her fingers brushed against it, the surface felt unnaturally cold. Suddenly, the reflection in the mirror moved on its own. It smiled wider. The girl in the glass raised a hand, pointing straight at Lena. But it wasn't Lena's hand. It was a twisted version of her own. The reflection's lips parted to form a soundless whisper. "You're not supposed to be here." Lena recoiled, her heart pounding in her chest. She turned to run, but the attic door slammed shut with a deafening crash. She spun back to the mirror, only to find it empty. Her reflection was gone. In its place, a dark figure stared back at her from the depths of the glass. The attic grew colder, and Lena felt the air shift behind her. She turned slowly, but no one was there, except, of course, for the girl in the mirror.